Hello friends, how are you? This is Dr. Sri Nagi, Ayurveda and Medicine Doctor and also Isha Hatha Yoga teacher. So today in this video we are going to make a plant-based lentil vegan recipe. So for this recipe what you need, I don't know how to show you, but if you can see, this is yellow lentil. If you can see how it is called dhuli mungi. Dhuli is very important word. Okay, when you go to some Indian store and if you ask for dhuli mungi, it's a mung beans but another variety of mung beans. So you should use the word dhuli mungi. Dhuli mungi. Dhuli mungi. So dhuli mungi is the word. So this is yellow lentil. This we are going to cook. This is very quick plant-based vegan recipe which we are going to prepare today. It's very easy and very healthy. Also, this recipe is very beneficial for if you have cholesterol or heart disease, if you are sick, if you are healthy, if you are a child, if you are old, if you are young, if you have digestion issues, if your stomach is bad, if your stomach is good. It is for everything. So this is the most used Ayurveda recipe which Ayurveda doctors recommend, and it is very healthy and it is very easily digestible. So definitely you don't eat in excess, but if you eat whatever is needed, then it is the most beneficial and most nutritional recipe you will ever cook, and it's very easy and very quick in cooking. Another thing is it is very rich in antioxidants. It's a very good source of protein, and it causes, as compared to other lentils, like other lentils cause a lot of gas, this causes very less gas. And we are going to cook it in Ayurvedic recipe ways so that all the bad impacts of the lentil like Vata aggravation and all these things can be pacified. So let's start the cooking. So this is the lentil, yellow lentil, dhuli mungi. How much I have taken? I have taken it only 100 grams. You take, I am cooking for 1 or 2 people. You can cook according to your choice. Like for how many people you are going to cook, accordingly you can increase its amount by weight. So I have taken it 100 grams. Now I will wash it. It's very important that after buying this lentil from the market, you always wash it, and you wash it to the point that the water with which we are washing it will become clear, and you need to wash it 3-4 times before cooking. Or I can show how to wash. Okay. So you will see the water is dirty. We will throw this water and we will put fresh water again. Again we will wash it. So by this rubbing, if there is something, it will wash out. So now the water became clear, and this is done. Now what you need 2 tomatoes. So these are 2 tomatoes. I have already washed them to save time. Now I will cut them. So if you have homegrown tomatoes, you can cut into pieces and use it as it is, but these tomatoes are not homegrown, it's from market. So what we will do, we will remove the outer peel of it, or you can grate it just like this and make a puree. So let's do it. So you do it and put in this katori. You do it here, not here, there. So this is how we have made puree of the tomato. You like this? No? So like this, okay. So now we will cook it. So for that you need pressure cooker, or if you have no pressure cooker, you can also cook it in open container. But then if you want to use open container, then this lentil should be soaked overnight. If you are vegan or if you're taking plant-based protein, then it's better to buy pressure cooker. Though traditionally it was cooking in big handis, big open utensil, and it takes hours to cook, but these days a lot of busy time, nobody has time, but everybody wants to eat healthy and fresh. So you use some pressure cooker. I'm also going to use pressure cooker because I have not soaked it overnight. It's best if you could soak it overnight if you don't have pressure cooker. So this is my cooker. I have switched on the burner. Now I'm going to use oil. Which oil I'm going to use? I'm going to use mustard oil. If you have mustard oil, you can use mustard oil. You can use coconut oil also if you don't have mustard oil, or a little bit of sunflower oil also you can use if you have sunflower oil, or in whatever oil you are cooking you can use. If you have ghee, you can cook in ghee also, but I'm going to use mustard oil. Some water in the cooker a little bit, so it's better to dry it up. If there is some water in the utensil, then before putting any kind of oil, you please wipe it out and make it dry. Otherwise, whenever you put oil in some wet utensil, it will do pat 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 pat. It like firecrackers will happen. So this is very important. Before you need to take this precaution. It's one of the Indian cooking tip. So this is the oil. How much oil? For 100 grams I am using 2-3 spoons of oil. Not much oil I am going to use. And after this oil I will wait till its smoking point will come, like little bit heat up. The color of the oil will change and smoking point will come, like vapors of oil will start coming. I'm not switching on this because otherwise sound will get disturbed, but you can switch on the exhaust and chimney if you want. And next thing is I am going to use spices. The spices, pinch of spices for 100 gram of this lentil. 2 tomatoes I will use, and 100 grams of lentils, and some spices like pinch of coriander, half teaspoon of coriander, fenugreek powder, not seed because seed is difficult to chew. So fenugreek powder, coriander, cumin, turmeric, and chili flakes if you are eating. If you don't eat, then don't use it, and salt and bay leaf. This is one of the Indian spice, we call it bay leaf. It is very, very beneficial for digestion. If you have, you can use. If you don't have, don't use. But I do suggest that use coriander, cumin, fenugreek, turmeric, and salt. Salt we will put later at the end. Asafoetida, if you want, you can put. Like it's your choice. But as I'm cooking it very sattvic, it is very beneficial for your mind, and it's a very, very sattvic recipe. Those people who who are eating onions and garlic, they can use onion garlic also, but I recommend this lentil to cook without onion and garlic, because we don't need onion and garlic to digest it, to enhance heat, because it is already very light lentil and it's get easily digested. So let's start cooking. Our oil is almost heated. You know, when heating of oil start, like different kind of smells start coming, and from that you can see, you know. So now a little bit fume started coming, and I will switch off the burner. So that, because if we keep the burner on, sometimes what happens when you don't, when you are very new in Ayurveda cooking, spices can get burnt, and if spices will get burnt, then it will lose the herbal impact on this lentil. Because burnt spices will not get good impact for health. So to take all the herbal nutrition, what we will do, we will switch off the burner for the safe side. Okay. So now I am using half spoon cumin, half, you see, coriander. So this is coriander. Coriander I am going to use 2 spoons. And this fenugreek seed half, because fenugreek seed is bitter, and it can make your things very bitter in taste, so little bit you use. Little bit of chili flakes I am using. I am half teaspoon of turmeric I am going to use. And this one bay leaf I am going to use. Okay. Very, very healthy. If you have bay leaf, you use. If you don't have, don't use. And in this, you can see our spices are not burnt. This is brown colored spices should happen. It should not be burnt proper. It should not be burnt. And then we use this tomato. This put tomato gently, otherwise it can splash on your face. Very gently you need to put, and don't get scared of the sound. This is Ayurveda cooking sound, so you don't get scared of it. If you are new, you just keep your face very far, you know, just like this. Then do. When I was learning cooking in the beginning, I was doing like this, far. So don't keep your face very near when you are putting this tomato. I was doing when I was kid, but now I am not doing because I am cooking with precaution. So this is how it will look. You can see now we are going to use little bit of salt, little bit salt, because after salt this tomato melt very nicely. So little bit salt for now we will put. And we have switched on the burner again. If you can see, it should be medium flame, and don't make the flame very high, otherwise this will burn very quickly. Or make it on low flame. Low flame also is good, but don't make it on very high flame if you are new. I mean, if you are slow in cooking, don't make it very high. You believe me, it will turn out to be so delicious, and everybody will love it. And you will cook it again and again and again and again. And not even like tasty, it's very healthy also. If you have cholesterol issues, like if you have high LDL, like low density lipids, high low density lipids, then also you can eat it. If you have some digestion issues, then also you can eat it. If you have cholesterol issues, then also you can eat it. Or if you have loose motions, then also you can eat it. I need to keep one eye here also, otherwise it will burn. Because I can tell about this dhuli mungi so much, but still I need to keep one eye here. So it's very, we are putting very less oil in it, and even old people can also eat it. And you can also make soup of it, like soup, as a soup you can use it. You can also use it as a soup, or you can eat it with pancake. You can also eat it with rice. So there are a lot of options. So once it starts going dark brownish little bit, if you see on the darker side, Then you use this lentil and put here. The leftover lentil also use and put it like this. And keep stirring so that it will not get burnt. It's very important, not get burnt. If you will not stir, it will stick to the bottom. It's very important. So now what we will do, we will put almost 2 glasses of water into it, and it will come with a sound like this. So for 100 grams of this lentil, I am using 2 full glasses of water. If you are cooking this lentil for at night recipe, as a night recipe, you can add little more water, because lentils are difficult to digest at night. Because as you know, at night sun goes down and our digestive fire goes down. So that's why there is no sun in the sky. So you need to add more water. A little more you can add, but if you are cooking during the day, 2 glasses of water is enough. Afternoon also 2 glasses of water are enough. You can eat this recipe in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the night also. Night means by 7, not at 9 or 10. Someday if you become very late and you don't have time to cook, then also you can use it as a soup at night. It's very light for the stomach. As I told you, it gets very easily digested. So that's all. Now we will put little bit of salt. According to your taste, salt can be added later also, but I am putting now. And then you just close it. I am closing it, and now make the burner up and just wait for the first steam. Just the first whistle or first steam like happen, and then you can switch off the burner, and that's how it will be cooked. So let's wait. So you see, it's been just 2 minutes and it's starting like, so this is how quick it is. So now the steam started going. So it depends on cooker, what kind of cooker you have. If first whistle, then you switch it off. So I have switched it off. You can also keep it for 2-3 minutes after a whistle, if depending on the kind of cooker you have. But for this cooker, this much is enough. And after switching off the burner, don't immediately open up the lid. Let the steam goes out by itself. Don't force it to just burn and take out the steam and then opening the lid, then it will destroy the taste of the lentil. So let the steam goes by itself, and once you cook, once you open the lid, the lentil will be ready to eat. So guys, it will take I think 20 minutes to take out the steam naturally. And now as you see, the steam has been gone. Now we are going to open it and we will see what has been cooked. So this is how our lentil will look like. So this is how our lentil will look like. Do you want to see? Come near. Can you see? So this is how it will be. And when you turn it, so this is how it will be. So you can, how you will get to know the lentil is properly cooked? It should be like melt in your fingers, just like this. If you can see, it's a spoon test actually. I just put with my finger. I will not put this finger again here, but it should just melt in your fingers, just like this. So this is how it will be cooked, and this is how it will be served. So like this, like such a good fragrance, and you can eat it just like this, and that's all. So that's all. You can eat it with vegetable, you can eat it with rice, you can eat it with pancakes, you can eat it as soup. So it is such a potent lentil and plant-based recipe which you can use anywhere. And if you want, like if you like more texture, more thickness, you can also wait for the steam more, you know. It depends on cooker, what kind of cooker. Even 2 whistles also come, like, you know, if steam is coming and you have kept it for long, still there is no harm. It will be more melted. So you can eat the way you want. I hope you will enjoy this recipe. So though we eat only in dinner for you, but I will try. How is it? It's very good. So you can try it. It's a very tasty recipe you can make use of. So that's about this lentil recipe. I hope you will like it. So this recipe you can make use of with rice in the morning, in your breakfast, in afternoon lunch, or in the evening with pancakes, or just as a soup. So that's all about recipe. I hope you will like it. And if you're watching me for the first time, there is a bell icon, there's a subscription button. You can click this bell icon and you can hit the subscription button so that you stay in tune with our upcoming videos. Also, if you would like to support us, there is a join button near subscription button. You can click this join button and you can support us. If you have any questions, please write down those questions in the comment section, and I will try to answer your questions in the best possible way. So with this note, I would like to say stay healthy, stay blessed, take care. Bye. Enjoy the recipe.